destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day.
Fuck, the bomb's still going off.
It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
So it looks like the Parliament bomb didn't go off, but the other three did.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Day at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec. Terrorism responses failed. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insects.
So this must be the British branch.
Profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
Londoners, as Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets' reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of the news.
Reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to espouse those theories on camera. The facts any other story.
So that was the British version of DedSec that was caught. So the European DedSec will be coming in to fix the problem. I'm presuming that's what's happening. And then, of course, we'll have Wrench and Eden Pierce coming in. Eden already been in the city, and Wrench coming in from the US branch of DedSec. I'm presuming that's what's happening.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
She survived.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they would
have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all...
Of course, Bloom's the villain.
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
Choose your force operative. Right, see, football player completed a marathon with a broken ankle, physical fit, so take clearance damage. Counterfeiter. So he's got a P or semi-automatic pistol. This kind of clothes, which is sawmill. Investigate on his private phone and the police. Shorter team arrest time. Bartender. Tough drunk cases damage. Podcast or and you're given a drone. She can use a drone, right? You set off banned for life from London Zoo. And MP5. Doctor worked in Children's Hospital overseas. Priority care. Shorter injury time. Cited for leaking a garden ground. Okay. Fast hacking. That wouldn't be bad there. Fast hacking. That'd be handy. She brings a car to the table. Probably wreck that car. Same with him. Probably might wreck that motorbike. For faster downloads. Right. His wrench is melee weapon. Crowbar is melee weapon. Drone would be handy. Hacking would be very good as well. Get drone for now. Actually no, it's a small drone. You can get larger drones in the game though, can't you? George, fuck it. Go for faster hacking. Medicate. So I'm guessing that's for Creek now.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Fine. I love your work.
Oh yeah. On. Since we are on stream. 70. Turn off auto music in car. Driving's actually smoother, but the funny thing is that's really not gonna worry me. Now with the way I drive in these games. Let's see. Off the road. Glitch with the hair now.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Smart move having redundant systems like that. Can't trust anyone, right?
Well, kept that protocol in. It's more realistic. And there we go. What's this? Due to fiscal violence, Shitface Mondays has been cancelled. Yeah, lads.
This is what you wanted, mate. Get to it.
I'm liking this. Also like the fact that he is faster hacking. Because in the last game you're hacking and your downloads were two kind of things you needed to fix up a lot. Okay. Have you seen our... Wait, pardon, have you seen our regret about it?
Sabine! Right, where's the fucking light switch?
Wait, is Spain the AI? Or Spain alive? Because we have to remember Spain and them were involved in the shootout at their headquarters.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Whoa! Whoa! It's alright, I'm supposed to be here. Authorization code Sabine sent me?
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. this would be a physical hack. Pig mask. What? Wait, no pig mask.
That's it. I'm reconnected to the network. Downloading our database, news archives, and... Oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings.
He's been on the best version of that. Okay, that's pretty good.
London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
Sounds like a proper conspiracy, Bagley. Who was really behind the bombings then?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this 0 Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
Hold on. Just want to check one or two things. Seen the weave. Seen a few bits. What's this?
Coming up today on The Upload, we're talking about Skye Larson, the enigmatic founder of Broker Tech. Everyone knows her name, but no one knows too much about her. And we only really see her these days as a hologram. She was pretty young when she launched Broker Tech, the company that is best known for introducing Bagley to the world. Nowadays, it's hard to remember a world before Bagley.
And I think that what Skye Larson's done with Bagley is absolutely incredible. Bagley is the most advanced, significant AI of our time, and it's really blown all the other AIs that were...
So now we know Dexet. Well, she might have been part of Dexet. Or either... Well, that's it, Stoller. We don't truly know, I guess. Okay, let's data drive. What's this?
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want you to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SIRS. Why not? They're going to be listening anyway. They're listening to...
Precisem that Dexet's evil. Yeah. Let's see what's on here.
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as 0 Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Fuck, that's mental. You were lucky to get out alive.
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
Yeah. About that. I'm guessing that if I join up, that kind of attention extends to me, right? Christ, Sabine, it's fucking risky.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone.
True.
But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
I say I'm here. So what the hell? Let's get to it.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, But it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
What's that? 10 points for gadgets and equipment. So let's see. Spider-Bot or EI cloak. Okay, go with Spider-Bot first.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
Right, oh yeah. Okay, well, we don't really have much cash. Yeah, we'll go with that.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
I'll be right down. Could use the warm-up.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy. You'll want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Yes! Nice one! Couldn't have done that better myself. Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. Yes! Nice one! Just like that.
Oh, she's coming at him. Oh wait. Nice finish. Took fair beat.
Right. Gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with action.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how...
legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
I think I'm gonna like this story. Just gonna go here, so it's
This is the bug. Hello, resistors. It's bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No?
Alright, still over it. So I'm guessing a lot of characters have different personality traits, especially if to me it's certain operatives. I don't know how many operatives there is, but I'd say we're ranging close to 50, even more.
Free country, yeah. So, which evil cabal are we taking on first?
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
You mean Albion? Yeah, they definitely got that fascist thing going for them. Convince the people they're some kind of saviours, right?
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. 1, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans.